I did give it a little top up. It's actually over the pint marker. It is. So be it. Well, hello there, perfect drafters. How we doing, peeps? Hope we're well. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good because I'm smelling spring in the air. And there's a little spring in my step. There's a spring in my step because I've got through my quack. Took a bit of doing, but I'm through it. It was a pleasure. It was nice. It was no chore. Believe me, it was good. But by the end of it, I was thinking, I want something that's a bit easier drinking, a bit more me. I wouldn't go into a nice bar in Leicester, and there are some. Hopefully there will be some still left after all this is done. But I wouldn't go into a nice bar in Leicester and drink 3 or 4 quacks. I value my health, my sanity, a little bit more than that. So that's why I just wouldn't do that. And I just felt I want something that's a bit easier drinking. Now, if you did see my quack review, you'll know what I'm going to review now. It's one of 2 Spanish beers, kegs, on the Perfect Draft, both from the same brewery, La Virgin. This one is the 360. It's the pale ale. So that's another reason I'm looking forward to it. I think it's been a while since I had my last IPA. Just trying to think what that was. Can't have been the Crew Republic. Can't have been. I can't remember, but it feels a long time. I have had a few. I got a pack of Magic Rock Brewery tins over Christmas, and that had a fair few nice IPAs in there. One of them, I think it was Merc Life or something like that, Merc Balance or something. That was a belter. That was beautiful. I'd love it if they did that on the Perfect Draft. I'd be all over that. All over it. It's not, so irrelevant. But anyway, this one is the La Virgin 360. And on the brewery's website, they say it's beer made with love. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? They're making this with a bit of love. A bit of Spanish love. It's made in La Rosas, in Spain. And it is the Cervezas brewery, La Virgin brewery. So probably pronounced all of that very badly, like I always do. But it is what it is. That's where it is. They apparently started in San Francisco. That's where they began. And then they decided to up sticks, get the sticks, up them, and go to Spain. That was in 2009. Started brewing in Madrid in 2010. And released the first lager, which I presume is the La Virgin lager that's on the Perfect Draft, in 2011. Not sure when they started the 361, but I presume it was very much around that date. Let's have a look at the Big Bold Reviews website, just to see what it says on there. Here we go. So we are looking at £31.50 of your finest pound coins, and a 50 pence. We're looking at 5%, so not too punchy, which I'm pretty glad of after the quack. And La Trappe. I mean, I did go La Trappe quack. What was I thinking? Like I say, it's from Spain. It's a pale ale. And price-wise, you know, obviously it's £31.50 as the keg. So you're looking at a per pint with no discounts or anything, no beer tokens, no keg returnage. You're looking at about £3. Max discounts, max it up to the eyeballs. You're looking at £2.07. So not the most expensive on the Perfect Draft by any means. Is it a quality one though? In terms of thinking about your waistline, and after that quack again, you know, I needed to, so that's why I've downed it a bit. wasn't even in the consideration. But still, you're looking at around 241 calories per pint. Anyway, I'm going to go over to the keg. Let's have a little look at her. Let's have a look. I haven't got a La Virgin glass. I looked everywhere. I looked on eBay. I looked on Facebook Marketplace. I looked on my mate Amazon. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I came up, Jimmy Tarbuck. Blankety blank. So I've got no good glass to pour this in. Well, I've got a good glass to pour it in, but I've got no proper glass to pour this in. What I've got is my Tiny Rebel pint glass, one of my faves. Let's get stuck in. Let's have a look at the keg. Let's do the pour. Let me have a taste. I'll tell you what I think. Got some snackage recommended by James Harker. He says these are belters. That's his seal of approval. I don't know what it's worth, but James, let's see how good they are. Otherwise, well, there's no consequences, but let's have a look. Anyway, let's have a look at the keg. So there we have her. La Virgin. Got a lovely little flower in her hair. Bit of a curl around the chin. She is looking proud to be on this keg. And why not? Why not? I'd be proud if I had my chops on a keg. Looks like she's got a bit of a grass whirlwind situation, tornado in the background. It's kicking up a bit of a fuss. I suppose that's the 360, isn't it? That's the 360 rotating tornado. Yeah. So there it is. Perfect draft. Let's crack in. Okay, so we are on 5 degrees. Got to be honest. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. But apparently, you know, IPAs, pale ales, could do with a few degrees warmer anyway. So, there she blows. That's what I'm going in. Going in this. Let's get stuck in, peeps. Let's get stuck in. There we go. There we go. Let that settle a bit. Probably one of my better ones. Got to say, recently, I've had a few mares. Let's bring this little beauty in. Right, so I'm not going to show the bear on the front because it's not a Tiny Rebel beer, is it? But there we go. That's the kind of colour of it. Very light. Very light. Looking nice. Just having, yeah, some very fine bubs going up there. It's got some bubs. Not loads, but then you don't need them for the old pale ales. Yeah, nice colour. Like the look of it. Lovely looking head. Bit of whiteness to it. Very white. That's enough of that. Let me get my chops around it. Let's have a sup. It's smelling good. It's smelling good. Right, let's go. I did give it a little top up. It's actually over the pint marker. It is. So be it. Anyway. There it is. There it is. Like I say, nice kind of golden light colour. I'm thinking Cali Pale, obviously, as the other perfect draft contender to this. I enjoyed the Cali Pale. Check out the review. So I will have that in mind. That's there. That's locked in. But a lovely little foamy head. Got some bubs. Not going to stick my nose in because I taste with my mouth. Let's go. Yeah, straight off the bat. I've got no bat, but if I had a bat, this is straight off it. It's good. It's refreshing. I wanted an easier drinker. This is an easier drinker. Hello, easier drinker. There it is. Not as punchy of a citrus taste as the Cali Pale, but that has got quite a bit of citrus punch to it. This is a bit weaker than that in terms of the citrus grapefruitiness. it's a very close contender to it. It really is. I'd say if you have had a few lagers on the Perfect Draft, and that's all you've had so far, you've got one eye just looking at the old Cali thinking, should I have you? But you are a lager drinker. You've got some Perfect Draft mates going, look, you've got this beautiful selection here, fella. What are you doing? What are you doing only having lager? It's because it's what I like. Well, don't do it. Try something else. I will. What shall I try? Try this. The La Virgin 360. It'll break you in nicely. I don't know, I'm just having a weird split personality chat. Anyway, that's what I would say. If you are a lager drinker, you're thinking of going for a Cali, or some people have said, look, Club Tropica, go for that. Don't. Not straight away. Go in for this. Because if you like this, because I think that's a nice step up, there was another one like that, the Shelby. That's another nice step IPA from lager. But this is another one. This is definitely more citrusy than Shelby. If you're going for that migration path from lager to trying out IPAs, maybe Shelby first, then this, then a Cali. Yeah, that's not a bad path. It's not a bad path. One to wander. No bad aftertaste, but has got that citrusness. I like it. It's good. It's good. I mean, it's not got the high wire kind of grapefruit kick, don't get me wrong. But that's very unique. That's very unique. Doesn't taste quite the 5% ABV, I don't think. That tastes like a nice session beer, that, I think. Scenario-wise, one for the summer probably, more than the winter months. Like I say, spring is in the air. We've had a nice week this week. That's probably influencing me a little bit. Yeah, I can imagine sitting outside with that, really can, with a nice bit of sun on the back. If you really don't want to be leathered by a fruit kick, then this is a nice midway point. I mean, don't get me wrong. In terms of IPAs, it's no Goose IPA and it's no Drunken Sailor. It just doesn't have that fullness kind of quality that those two have. But they are absolute top tier. They are out of this world IPAs, in my opinion. This comes in just below the Cali, I would say, but only just. I would definitely buy this over the Shelby because the Shelby just hasn't got that much of a citrus taste to it. It tastes too much like a lager for me. If you're going to have a lager, buy a lager. Buy a Spaten. Buy a Oktoberfest Lowenbrau if it's available, or a Spaten Oktoberfest. Go for those. Quality lagers. Go for your Hertog. Go for your Jupiler. But if you want lager, go for them. If you want an IPA, go for a Goose IPA. Go for a Drunken Sailor. That's where this one sits. I like it. It's a nice session kind of pale ale. I think if you're having mates around or whatever, got a bit of a barbecue on, often go to the barbecue scenario, this would go down a treat, I think. I really do. Crisp, nice, light, not too bitter. Nice citrus taste, refreshing, cheeky. I like it. Anyway, I'm going to grade it after the snackage. I'm getting a bit peckish. Let's crack in. So I do like the spiciness, and that's probably why James recommended these. What did I have last time? A KFC, didn't I? I had the KFC Double Crunch Max crisps, and they were good. They were nice. Crisps again, people. I do like my crisps, but this time it's Wotsits. Are they a crisp? Are they a snack? Are they a corn-based alternative? They're corn puffs. So, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have jumped in to calling them crisps. But anyway, they're baked, not fried, no preservatives, but these beauties are giants. Giant Wotsits. I've always been a fan of Wotsits, normally the cheesy ones, but now they've got these and they're the flaming hot. So, well done, Walkers. You've brought a bit of spiciness to the Wotsit world. Let's crack in. Yeah, smelling all right. Smelling all right. I didn't know quite what to expect. Probably should have had a comparison of a normal size Wotsit. I think using my nose as a size comparison tool, although obviously you don't know the size of my nose. Let's get a beer mat. Standard size beer mat is a La Trappe. Got it free gift. Don't want to brag because some people didn't, but that should give you a pretty good idea. Look at the size of that Wotsit. Huh? Not bad. I mean, if I can hold that like that, well, that is a bit awkward now. A normal size Wotsit, I reckon, would be, what, that? Definitely half. Definitely half. Feel like this Wotsit is staring me down a bit. Hypnotised by a Wotsit. Anyway, let's bite this beauty. Feel like I wimped out taking a double bite of a Wotsit. Never have I taken a double bite of a Wotsit before. Let's remedy that. Let's recover the situation. Let's go double Giant Wotsit. That was too much. That was done with no dignity. It's nothing against the Wotsit, but I'm a little bit kind of, I don't know how to eat it. Do I nibble it? Do I bite it in half? Do I put the full length in? I need to decide how to eat it. How do you eat yours? It's not a Cadbury's cream egg. It's a chomper. There's the tip. It's a quick succession double chomp. Very good. I would have thought most of us are very well aware of the texture of a Wotsit. So it's that, but bigger. Spiciness level, acceptable. You know, I'm not talking jalapeno and cheddar kind of max strong. Not that strong. Definitely stronger than a nice and spicy knick-knack. Kind of trying to think of what comparison to make to give you a good gauge of that spiciness. I think they're around the spiciness level of Flaming Hot Monster Munch. Do Walkers make Monster Munch? I think they do now. I think it used to be Golden Wonder, but now it's Walkers. I think they've used the same spice on this, which, to be fair, why not? It worked. Good beer snack as well. Dry the mouth out acceptably. Got a nice spicy kick, but not too much that's going to overpower the beer. They're a good beer snack. Winner. Let's see how well they go with a little sup. It's good. Right, it's good. I'd say they're probably better with a lager than a pale ale, but not bad at all. Not bad at all. Just a bit of a conflict of the citrus taste with the flaming Giant Wotsit. But anyway, let's go back in for the rating. So I've given quite a few an 8. I can't remember what I gave the Cali Pale, but I think that was around an 8. I think I'm going to give this an 8. I am, because I think session-wise, this is probably better than the Cali Pale. It's probably going to actually offend less people. And it is a good migration beer from that lager to trying the IPA's pale ale drinks. I like it. I'm giving it an 8. Well done, Spain. Well done, La Virgin 360. Nice one. Good. Them, I think they're a nice little find. Don't know how long they're going to be about. Doesn't seem to say limited edition or anything. Let's hope not. Your favourite Wotsits are now supersized. Yes, they are. And they're good. I like them. I'm going to give them... I think if you had them with a lager, I'm going to give them a 9. Now, that's a strong score. But I like them. They're a nice alternative to a standard crisp. Winner. I'm not sure what I'm reviewing next. I've got to be honest. Let me know what you'd like me to review next. I've got to put an order in. Let me know. Let me know, people. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. Subscribe as well. You know, if you want to see more of this in future, subscribe. I will be posting very soon, and I'll put it in a different playlist. But I'm going to be doing bar build. Very excited. The weather's starting to turn. I'm going to get out there in the garden. I've got some bits and bobs already arriving. I'm going to be doing that bar build. Only small little clippets of videos, but it'll show you the progress I'm making. So subscribe and make sure you don't miss that series out. And also check out the website as well. Sign up if you haven't done already. Order your kegs. Say what's your favourite. This, I didn't see this on there at all, so no one's put this as a favourite, but I think it's a bit of a hidden gem. Anyway, so check out that as well. But for now, Perfect Drafters, have another belter of a weekend. Hopefully the sun stays out and you all have an absolute belter. Enjoy whatever you've got loaded. Hopefully soon we will be enjoying a few beers, in the garden at least, with some mates, because that's what we need. That's what we need. Right, have a good one, people. But for now, cheers, Perfect Drafters. Cheers.